This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or in scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
If you want to get ad-free access of our rawest, unedited, and uncensored catches, exclusive live streams, and behind-the-scenes phone calls, join our locals for the low price of just $10 a month. And don't forget to get yourself something new like our exclusive Air Gordon t-shirt, only on PredatorPoachers.com.
1402 Sam.
We're checking out now.
Don't resist, you'll make it.
We're checking out now.
What is it quiet?
Hey babe, what's up? Hey.
Hey, just fixing to head out. I'm running a little late because Mom decided she didn't want to stay home alone, so I've got to drop her off at my aunt's.
Okay, is your aunt close by? Do you where you are?
Yep, I'm about 5 minutes away now.
Okay.
On the way.
Alright, well, tell your mom I said hi. I can't wait to see you.
See you soon.
Alright, thanks babe.
I can't wait either.
Alright, me too.
Love ya.
I love you too.
She's legit.
What's over here?
Okay.
Kids, Jeff's here.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too, bud. Hey, hon. Nice to meet you.
Do you want anything to drink? I have soda, water.
Got any coffee?
Oh no, I mean I don't have any. We don't have any sweet. We go grocery shopping since we just got back, so I have is like soda and water.
Okay, what kind of soda you got?
I've got Coke. What's up?
That'll work.
Okay.
Anyhow, I've got stuff in here.
Oh, nice. What'd you get?
Okay. So, I got this.
What is it?
And for you, I got this.
Oh.
Oh, is this
No.
it's waterproof?
Oh, so?
Look at that.
That's neat.
What do you guys say?
Thank you.
Oh, not done yet.
Oh, work. Hey,
One for you.
what's that? Oh, guys, open it up. What is it? Let's see what it's like.
And I got a deck of cards for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
This thing.
Oh, wow. Can I see it?
Yeah.
Oh, cute. Is she cute? And not just your hair, baby.
Yeah, matches my hair.
Okay. So, here, have some chips. I got something in the oven to do real special for us. You can color, babe. I know you were doing that before. So,
Oh, an artist.
yeah, she loves to color. Okay, so, were you nervous? Oh, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
And I've got a 6 anyhow,
Oh, you do? Oh, yeah, for what?
just because I'm old.
How old are you?
61.
Oh, dang.
You must be in that level, babe?
Yeah.
That's so fascinating to me. So they have Super Mario from like the old school Nintendo, so they can put on those. So yeah, so I was talking with them about stuff and you know how we do things, and I told them that we should hear from you like your experience and like what you did with your own children, so they know it's not just like us that do it here, you know?
When my daughter and each of my granddaughters, which I have 3 of them, were less than a month old, they each got their first in their mouths.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I had another girlfriend who was very much like your mother, and we got together and she had a 12-year-old daughter, and the girlfriend was me with her, while her daughter was 12 years.
Now,
Wait, you like being... You must be submissive or something then.
No, I'm not submissive, but I enjoy a lot of things.
yeah. So, okay. Explain what is. Like, you make good with it. Okay, so you got that, honey? Yeah, it sounds like fun. So, how old was she?
She was 12.
Okay. And don't mention anything about the crash. But like, what else did you guys do? Like, how long were you together?
Just a couple months. Well, actually, it was 6 months. And when the daughter was 3 months pregnant,
Well, so, and how old are your granddaughters now?
7, 5, and almost 1. I also have a grandson, which I didn't do anything with him
Oh, no.
because his mom wasn't my daughter wasn't working, so I never got the opportunity.
Is he the oldest?
Yep.
Okay.
And he is 11.
Oh, same age, babe. So, do you, what? Oh, you got photos to show me. This is my youngest granddaughter. Her name. Oh,
My daughter loves that she's a chubby baby.
yeah,
She always wanted a chubby baby.
yeah. And,
Oh, I gotta show you this.
okay,
My daughter got on Ancestry.com.
okay.
This is my great grandfather and grandmother.
Your great-grandmother?
Yep,
Okay.
she's itty bitty thing.
Oh, shit.
How tall do you think she is? Because I'm old.
She was about, I think she was about 4'5", 4'6", and he wasn't real tall.
Yeah,
And anyhow,
oh, you got you.
yeah.
So, and so, like, now that they're older, you don't really teach them things, or what you saying?
Daughter isn't. My daughter was raised by her mother, who was a total prude.
Oh,
It's my granddaughter. She's the oldest.
she's the oldest one. Is that the one you said likes to,
Likes to be spanked.
oh, what?
I forgot my writing crap.
Why don't you go tell, so she's not, like, seriously spanking, and, like, what is she like, your grandmother, like, what is she?
She's 7. She likes to be spanked. She'll take and I'll sit on the couch. She'll lay along me, and she'll put her legs on either side of my legs, and she likes me to spank along her butt crack and onto her.
Because it feels good. Yeah, I mean, you like,
Being pinched all over her butt and her thighs and being tickled.
yeah, so that's fun. So, that's a lot of family stuff. So, okay. What about, like, what we're gonna like, what do you want to bring to the family? Like, what's your envisioning of, like, how it would go? Like, what would be, like, you know, what would you like here? There's nobody know what you want.
Total nudity all the time at home. We go out as a family. You two ladies wear dresses with, you know, like almost knee-length skirt,
Okay, short.
no panties.
That has stockings?
Yeah, stockings,
Fishnet or sheer?
both.
Okay, well, that's, so full nudity and, like, what else do you like envision?
Well, I've told you I like the idea of free-use family,
Yeah.
which means I can, me and just walk up and bend somebody over and have at them.
And would you like that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's, so we're getting to the point we haven't done any of that, like, penetration stuff, so we're getting, like, you know, used to that, and, I know you have.
So you're both virgins as far as that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think we need to change that.
yeah, bro. So, what did you want to do, like, tonight? Like, what's in your bag, like, you know, what we're gonna do?
Got a deck of cards. I figured we'd play strip poker.
Yay. Fun. Now, I don't play poker.
Well,
Yeah, we don't know how.
I'll keep it simple.
Alright.
And I'm thinking, first one naked, as each person is naked, they sit out until everybody is.
So they stay naked.
The last one,
Okay.
to have clothes on gets to decide who does what.
Oh, yeah.
Or, after strip poker, we can play truth or dare. No limits.
Okay, truth or dare. So, like, what would be an example of, like, truth or dare? Like, just because Is it
Okay? Truth or dare?
truth?
Do you enjoy playing with little kids?
Yes, I love being with my children.
Okay? And as far as a dare would be, like,
Yeah, let's look at deer.
Brian,
Yeah.
I think you need to eat your sisters.
Oh, wow. You guys like that? Hold on, I gotta take that one. That's a good idea.
And I have to say this, I get the feeling she's a little bit shy.
She is a little shy.
We're acoustic.
Yes.
Acoustic.
Alright.
Acoustic means sound.
Does it?
I never knew that before.
So, hold on. Actually, no, there's not much space over here. I got some mac and cheese that I need. And I think it's missing something. Why don't you tell me how you make extra cream?
And usually
What are you done?
granddaughters
Let me get spinach.
into their mac and cheese.
And they ate it because they liked it, guys.
Yeah. They said my mac and cheese was way better than their mom's.
Oh, goodness. So you think you want to, like, have it in there for us, or? Yeah. You like it when I start like this, or?
Yeah, kinda.
You want to help me add to it?
Do you like it better when it's, like, buffalo chicken?
Yeah, I prefer the buffalo kind.
Yeah, it's, like, spicier, but this will be a different, like, addition.
What do you think? Does that sound good for you?
Yeah, it could be.
Buffalo chicken?
Yeah. Oh, but wait till I put in mac and cheese. Oh, I know. Yeah. Oh, barbecue chicken. Right.
Yeah. Whatever it was.
I don't remember. I think it was buffalo chicken that you liked so much. It's a spicy one.
Yeah, that'd be buffalo.
Okay. So,
Okay.
buffalo. What's that?
Hey, Jeff, stay where you are. Do you have anything in your pocket right now? Anything in your pocket right now?
Just, yeah,
Okay, can you drop everything out of your pocket, please?
no,
Hey, do you have any weapons on you right now?
no.
Okay. Well, I want to have a conversation with you about what's going on, okay? I'm Gordon. Sorry to meet you like this. All right, well, I just want to have a talk about kind of what we got going on here, dude. So, okay. Do you mind just putting everything away right now? Jeff, do you mind just putting everything away? Thank you. All right, Jeff, I'm letting you know. Look, listen, I know you take care of your mom, okay? I know you take care of your aunt. I don't want anything to jeopardize that. I just want to have a conversation with you about this, okay? That's all. I promise you that's all. But look, if you want to go, you absolutely can. I'm not forcing you, but look, I'm willing to do you a solid on this, all right? Just stay over there. Just stay over there. I'm willing to do you a solid on this, Jeff. So you can do whatever you want, but obviously we have everything saved, and I want to just get this addressed with you right now. So I'm willing to do that. I know you're a good person. I know you take care of your mom, okay? So I don't want to go to the land and, talk to her or anything like that. I just want to talk to you, okay? So if you don't mind, can we just sit down and just talk it out, and we'll be all right? Okay. Mind just having a seat here?
No.
Okay. So look, all I want to ask, dude, okay? I see you're shaking. I know it's nerve-wracking, okay?
Well, I also have shakes because I'm old.
I get that. I got you. Yeah, my dad does too. I just want to ask, man, like, I don't think you need any trouble, just some help, dude. That's it. Like, how did this stuff all start for you?
Don't know. I honestly do not know.
Okay. Okay. Do you know about when this stuff kind of started or how this got in your mind?
I honestly don't.
Okay.
I honestly do not know how it started or when it started or anything.
Okay. So I do want to ask about this. Did anything, if it's too personal, don't answer. Did anything happen to you when you were younger? Or?
Not that I can think of. I mean, unless I blocked it or something, but not that I can think of.
Okay.
I don't know when it started. I don't know how it started.
Okay. Well, I just want to say, I know it might sound a little bit messed up or out of place, but if you were going to do something to basically your kid and grandkids. I appreciate that it happened when they don't remember that it happened, because there's no need to re-traumatize or to bring anything up. But I just want to ask, like, what made you want to try that with them?
Like I said, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how it started. I don't know why it started.
Well, did you feel any remorse or guilt after that happened with them?
Yeah, some, yes.
Okay. I just want to ask, and again, it's not to antagonize, it's just to understand, because if I'm coming to my own conclusions, I wouldn't be here talking to you. If you felt any guilt about doing that to your daughter, why did it happen with your granddaughters? I'm just asking.
I don't know.
Do you think sometimes you just can't control yourself and it just happens, or?
It's a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Do you have times where?
Like I said, it only happened once each when they were little.
Okay.
But
got it. I understand.
What's going on here is what I want to know.
Well, so basically, obviously I wouldn't be here talking to you if I thought you were a bad person. I just want to make sure, kind of figure out why this happened and if it'll ever happen again. And if you're willing to give me just basically, like, I think you're obviously a good enough person that this can be addressed. So you can come up here. Just don't stick anything in his face, please. But just set it down or something. I don't want it in his face. I don't want to. I'm just not here to put you on blast, just for safety reasons. I'm a bigger dude. I'm not here to hurt you. I know you know.
I mean, are you calling the cops on me, or?
Dude, I have no cell phone on me right now. And look, like I said, I told you I'm an honest person, and I know you are too. If you're willing to have this conversation with me, I'm willing. Dude, that says a lot about you. Okay. Well, I don't like to stand over people. I don't want you to feel intimidated. Do you mind just sitting down and just relaxing?
No, right now I'm.
Okay. I hear you.
Right now.
So I guess I want to ask this, like, who brought you onto Blue Sky? Like, how do we find out about that?
It just popped up in my apps one day because Twitter was going away.
Right.
And, it popped up in my apps and looked a lot like Twitter.
Okay. So it was like a similar layout and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess, so from Blue, like, how do we get onto like Telegram and some of those other apps like Session and Teleguard and all that?
That's all, it's stuff that I found trying to find apps to communicate with people.
Okay. What were you looking for on those apps? Just honestly.
Mainly just fantasy stuff.
Okay.
But then,
like,
she said she wanted somebody, to set up a play date with her kids for.
Right.
And
so then this happened.
right.
I got you.
I mean, I had never met anybody else or anything other than one girl many years ago.
In NJ?
Yeah.
My girlfriend's from there. Where in New Jersey was that?
Hazlitt.
Hazlitt? Is that where's Hazlitt?
It's, trying to think. It's like right across the river from
PA?
York's.
Oh, from New York. Okay. Interesting. So did that 12-year-old and her mom actually die in a car crash, or was that part like?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Were you with them when that happened?
No.
Got it.
I was at home. They had gone to the store. My drunk driver.
Oh my God.
And for a long time, I wound up crawling in a bottle for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
And then I finally managed to crawl back out.
Mm-hmm. What brought you back to Michigan to take care of mom?
Right.
Oh, I'm saying you took care of mom after that happened, or?
Right.
God, well, dude, I mean, there's so many folks, so many old people in old folks' homes that their kids neglect them. So I really thank you for taking care of her. I genuinely mean that.
They put them in the home, and then they might stop and see them once a month.
Right.
I mean, her son, he just came down to help pay her bills.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had to call him because she was getting to where she would sit there crying because she couldn't remember how to, and then she'd forget that she's out of checks. He and his sister stop in and see her maybe once a month.
And you live with mom now, right?
Well, she lives with me.
Right.
And right now I take care of her and my aunt. We live off my mom's Social Security because I've got to be there for them all the time almost.
I genuinely appreciate you doing that for them,
And
because
I get lonely.
Mhm.
And a chance came up. There was somebody that said she wanted to be with me, said she wanted all these things.
Mhm.
I mean, and I asked her what she meant by a play date, and she said, well, we haven't gone all the way, but that's something we'd like
Mhm.
with you. And
Got it. So I kind of want to touch on the 12-year-old in New Jersey. So you mentioned there was a pregnancy there, and I was just wondering with the car crash, like, so that was actually a car crash. You didn't like abort the baby or anything, right? How pregnant? How far in the pregnancy was she?
She was about 3 months along.
Okay. And whose idea was it to have you get her pregnant, that 12-year-old?
Her mother.
Okay. And that was on I think FetLife it was?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess kind of touch.
We met there, but she didn't have the thing. She didn't mention anything about the daughter on there.
Oh, that was kind of something that she brought up later.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, after we had been together for about a month or so.
Got it. So when did you end up going to visit that mom?
Oh, that's. I think it's like 18 years ago.
Got it.
18, 19 years ago.
So when we talk about, I guess, fantasy, and again, there's nothing really too bad about fantasies. Like I said, dude, you actually are somebody who has remorse, who is a good person, takes care of mom. So I have no issue talking about this stuff with you. I wouldn't want to talk about it with someone who actually wouldn't think is a good person. Mm-hmm. So we talk about the fantasy stuff like on Teleguard, Session Telegram. Are we talking like pictures or videos or both?
Just talking mainly. I sent her a few pictures, but they weren't hardcore child or anything like that. It was what's called captions, which is a picture with a caption written on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I appreciate that you only kept.
Okay, I got a question.
Yeah.
What are they going to do with these videos?
Oh, that's just total proof that I didn't threaten you, try to hurt you, or blackmail you, or anything like that. That's all it is. It's not to put you on blast if you're asking that. It's not for that. But okay, so we talk, and I appreciate you not sending hardcore child. It shows that your heart's in the right place, and it shows that you're not about that. But
it's like a picture of a mother talking about her daughter, or something like that. Not actually showing.
Right. So I'm sure as you can figure out on some of these apps like Teleguard, Telegram, there's people on there who are just way, if you want to say severe, more severe than you are. And I'm more concerned, obviously, because you're not one to hide too much. I mean, you're not trying to do anything wrong. But people have sent you hardcore child. So I'm wondering what app would you say mainly that's happening on?
All of them.
Any order in particular?
Well, not on Blue Sky, because people don't post that on there. Because just like Twitter, they know they get in trouble for that.
Right.
But in Telegram, Teleguard, Session, Signal, they're all private chats, end-to-end encryption.
Right.
So people do tend to share that stuff there.
Would you say that's mostly in groups, or is it just individuals?
Mainly individuals.
Okay, I got you. What are the age ranges that they send in there?
I don't know. I see that. I don't really go for that.
Well, no, I'm not saying the ones you go for. I'm just saying, like, what are the age ranges you've been a witness to that they've posted?
Everywhere from infants to 14, 15, 16.
Okay.
The whole gamut.
So no limits, pretty much.
Right.
Okay. And I'm only going to ask this because if we can cover the infants, I can assume what happens with everything else rather than go from like what happens 16, 15, 14, you know what I mean? So what would be happening in a video of like a baby?
I've seen them where they're just, and I've seen one where he actually put it in the baby's butt.
Do you know what nationality it looked like that guy was that was doing that?
No, but the voice I heard, it sounded almost it sounded Spanish.
Okay, so not American.
No.
Okay, no. I got you. I see. So I guess what I guess, and I know none of it's like stuff you made yourself, I get that, but I guess what compels you to also share that to other people?
Like I said, I do captions.
Right.
Our captions.
Right. No, I get that. But I mean, like, I'm not saying you're just out giving it to people, but like when people ask for it, there's been times where you've kind of sent that stuff to them. So
Just captions.
just captions.
Yep.
Okay. So I do, of course, want to ask about the mac and cheese thing. Is that something that came into your mind to do online, or did you just come up with that yourself, or?
Just something I did one day.
Okay. Did your kids actually like it more than their moms?
Actually, yeah.
What do you think it was?
Well, their mother, my daughter's mother, was a terrible cook.
Oh, well, why would you marry her? What the hell's wrong with you?
No, this was after we got divorced.
Okay.
But I didn't know she was a terrible cook when I married her.
How do you? Okay.
I was a good cook, so I did.
I got you. I mean, out of all the things to get on you for, Jeff, I think I'd get on you for marrying someone who can't cook. I mean, what the fuck are you thinking?
Well, at the time, I was in love with her.
I got you.
And she was really sweet at the time, but I found out later that she just married me. She divorced me because she wanted more kids than I did.
Right.
Because she wanted to prove to her mother that she was a better mother than she was.
Oh, did they have some kind of rivalry, her and her mom?
I don't know, but she failed miserably.
Okay.
I mean, she wound up having her 3 sons taken away from her by the state like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, geez.
It's just...
I see. So, I gotta ask, and this is more of just, I guess, a morbid curiosity than really anything else. So, when you do mac and cheese, do you do that before or after it's cooked?
After.
Okay, so I guess they would be.
That's one of you guys, I think.
Just cut that off. They would just, excellent, right? But yeah, can we just turn that off? Thank you. Okay. Anyway, sorry. So would they like see you do it, or were you just kind of in the other room doing it?
No, out in the kitchen, and they're in the dining room
Okay.
at the table.
So is that just your daughter that likes it more, or is that your grandkids too that like it more?
I didn't do it with the grandkids, did it with my daughter.
Did it with your daughter?
Yeah.
Got it. Was it in a way like a turn on in a way, or anything like that?
Not really.
Okay.
I only did it, I think, once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
The second time was just because she said she liked mine better than her mom.
Oh, so you're like, this has to be the difference here. Got it. So, so when your granddaughter, when she babysits, obviously, I got to ask about kind of like the slapping and all that stuff. Like, is that her that likes that, or is that you just doing that?
That's her that likes it.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, which granddaughter's that?
That's my oldest one.
Ah, God, I was trying to listen. I didn't get her name.
You don't need her name.
Yeah, you're right. But that's the 11-year-old or the
No.
7-year-old?
11 is my grandson.
Grandson, and then the daughter's.
7 is my granddaughter.
Okay, got it. So she really, she really likes, like, she actually likes to get slapped on the there.
She comes up, spank me, Papa.
Really? So she's the one who's coming on to you, and
Yes.
it's like, oh my God. Okay.
Yes, she asked. I was babysitting one day, and she was flipping a coin.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, but if it's heads, you gotta give me a kiss.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, okay, but if it's tails, you gotta spank, slap, and spank, pinch, and tickle me.
Okay.
And she started every bit of that.
Really?
And I don't know where she got any of it.
Do you think she maybe remembers the thing when she was less than a month old, or?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because she doesn't, ask for that or anything.
Right.
And
So
doesn't mention it at all.
So how many times when she was less than a month old, did that happen with? Oh, just once. Oh, that's not bad.
Once with each of them.
Okay.
Only once.
Why only once?
I get scared and I feel bad about doing it.
Right. So you mentioned one of them was in a car seat. Were they all in car seats, or was it just like?
I would put them in their car seat because they couldn't stand up.
Yeah, makes sense.
And I'd sit in my chair, and then when I was about to tip them up and put the head of my in their mouth.
Okay. I do got to ask, 'cause obviously, I've had chicks before, and I'm in front of them or on them, whatever. We've all been there. So I know that that's obviously a turn on. I guess what turns you on about that? Do you think it's a wiring thing, or?
I honestly do not know.
It,
Like I said, I don't know where it started. I don't know how it started. Don't know why it started.
mm-hmm. I guess, I'm only trying to understand because obviously, I'm not writing you off or anything like that, but I guess I just got to ask, like, if you can choose one, I guess I know it doesn't need to be some great thought out answer, but if it had to be one thing that you think would be the turn on with that, what do you think it would be? And I'm not going to judge no matter what, dude. Obviously, you know that.
I don't know, is it so much a turn on? Just want to teach them that love comes in all sorts of forms.
Comes in all sorts of forms, right? I know you mean that. Okay. So you think it's an act of love to do that to them?
I'm not doing anything to hurt them.
Right.
I don't want to hurt kids.
I agree with that.
But I want to be able to show them how much I do love them.
Okay. So I can see that. People express love in different ways. So that's I guess to you, and I'm not saying you're wrong or right, but it's just that's just kind of showing love in your way.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand that. So I guess with this whole family here with, God, I wish we had some fried pickles with this mac and cheese. I'd actually be eating it right now, man. God damn. Do we actually have?
I'll have to go check.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, that's crazy. Do you mind? I'm not going to read all of these. Obviously, I'm not. You're being very honest, and I appreciate it. Do you mind if we just sit down and just kind of go over some of this? Thank you. Oh man, I kind of feel like it seems like you've been wanting to talk about this with someone for a while. Like it seems like this has just been kind of nagging at you in a way.
A little.
Yeah, no, and I just feel like there's no, I personally find it messed up because there's really no help you can get for this, at least that they advertise. Because there's Alcoholics Anonymous, there's, I guess, domestic abuse counseling, but there's nothing for this. Like, have you ever talked to anybody about this before?
No.
Okay.
Because of mandatory reporters.
Right. Well, I'm not a mandatory reporter, so. Yeah, no, I genuinely think if we had this conversation probably 30 years ago, I think we would have turned out a lot different. But I mean, I appreciate you're taking accountability now and all that. So I do want to ask, I guess, so I don't have to go over all of these. I mean, what were you trying to envision with this family? What were you hoping for?
Well, if you were listening, you heard me say I wanted a family.
Mm-hmm.
Nudism, pre-use, but not torture,
right,
or anything like that. I didn't want pain.
Right.
I just want a family that could show their love for each other.
Yeah. No, I can assure you I wouldn't be here talking to you right now if I thought you wanted to hurt anybody. No. That's for sure. No. So there was something that was brought up with Labrador retrievers.
Yeah.
How did that?
Some of that was fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah. Just the thought of it happening.
Because there was a message where there was on your end it was said, I believe somebody. What was it? Some dogs now. Like I kind of got it all zigzag there.
Me, the little one riding my cock. Well, the mother was taking the knot, and then the mother takes my cock up her ass, while the little one drinks the dog come from her, while also getting knotted.
I see. Okay. So, got it. So is that something that if they were to get dogs that you would be open to or wanting to try, just honestly?
If they were open to it.
Who's to say no? Okay.
I think people should be able to express their no matter what it is, as long as nobody's getting hurt.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
I mean, There's just too many people that would rather put everybody down for what they want and think that their way is the only way.
Yeah, no, I'm not putting this up. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with that. I think that's a perspective that not a lot of people are understand.
Morality has been dictated to us.
Mm-hmm.
We're told this is what it is. You can't do that.
Right.
Instead of asking, do you want to do this? And kids grow up hearing all this and being told, oh, no. And it just kind of makes everybody feel bad about themselves if it's something they want.
It's like with, maybe I'm kind of reaching here, but it's like with it's like, if you can't joke about stuff,
right,
then you just become like, okay, I just, right.
Well, have you heard that the Washington Commanders are being sued?
No, actually I haven't.
Well, they used to be the Washington Redskins.
Well, yeah, I know that.
They changed it to the Washington Commanders because a bunch of snowflakes said, oh, you can't use that name.
Yeah.
That's offensive. They're now being sued by the Native American Peoples Association to change it back to the Redskins.
Yeah, no.
Because they weren't offended, only the snowflakes were.
Right. It's usually the white liberals that are kind of, yeah, but like if I was, I'm trying to think.
It's just, everybody is offended by everything, and everybody's all uptight, and they're looking for somebody to be offended at.
Right.
But that's not the point of this.
No, but it kind of goes downstream. It's because like, everybody's just told to be prude, just to learn when you're old, and it's just I'm with you on that. Eventually, there was some talk about wanting to get pregnant, and then when she has babies, kind of explore with those babies. What did you mean by that?
Raise them up in, like I said, an environment where they can show love however they want.
Got it.
And we can show our love to them however we want.
Yeah.
As long as we're not hurting them.
Right. No, absolutely. So, is there like a certain age that you're hoping to start with, like, I guess the 11-year-old's kid, or were you just hoping like, hey, from day one, like they want to explore?
Right. Explore, start showing them love right away.
Mm.
They grow up feeling that love. They don't get the hang-ups that so many people have.
Right, because dude, it's like, I know this 25-year-old who has had zero experience, and every time that something's supposed to go down, she's very nervous about it and stuff, and she's learning though, but yeah, man, it really happens that way.
Being raised in puritanical environments where nothing is allowed and everything is a sin and it's bad for you,
right? And
you get them burned in hell. All that does is make people feel bad about themselves.
It's coercion mentality.
Yes.
Yeah.
And all it does is make them feel bad about themselves. You raise them in an environment where they're not going to be ashamed of their body, not going to be ashamed of what they like, not going to be ashamed of who they are.
Mm-hmm.
They turn out better all around.
Yeah, no, 100%. And people that have been able to, I think there was a study that, I don't know if you've seen this study, but there was a study from, I think, about 10 years ago. I think it was from the University of, God damn it. Not UCLA, USC.
Somebody's phone again.
Yeah, just ignore it, I guess. I think it was USC, but it came out like people that kind of had their first experience at a younger age turn out to be better in relationships and all that type of stuff.
Because they find out it's not so terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something I'm actually going to burn in hell for.
Right.
I'm not going to suddenly get 10,000 diseases out of it.
Right, exactly.
And that's the thing. Everybody, they're told, well, you get pregnant and they'll ruin your life and all this stuff will destroy you and you'll get these diseases and
Right. It's more of like the stigma rather than the actual action.
right.
Right. So I kind of want to touch on, did any of those people on Telegram or Teleguard or Session or I guess any of those apps, were they into like hurtcore stuff or stuff?
There were some that were into, but it was not babies.
What age would get, do you think? When they
I
would,
think there was a 16-year-old and, older
okay.
adults.
Got it. So I guess what age would be the most common they would send? Like if it's a video being sent on there, what age would pop up the most, do you think?
It's hard to say.
It's eyeballing.
I mean, there were all sorts of ages that were going around.
Okay.
I said everything from infants up.
What was what was your favorite age to kind of explore and be curious about on there?
Around Taylor's age.
So, age?
Yeah, she's 11.
Okay, 11, got you. I see. So, I just want to ask, and obviously I just want to make sure you're on the straight and narrow. I mean, how do you distinguish which videos to save versus which videos to not save?
I don't really save that many videos.
Okay.
Other than there are caption videos.
Mm-hmm.
And, I get caption videos. The captions, they're adult women.
Right.
From 18 up.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about kids, but they're not doing anything with them.
Right. So I guess you just leave like
It's a lot of the mental.
The kind of the imagination that does it for you.
Right.
Yeah. So do you just so when they send those videos of like, I guess you could say child, do you just keep them in the chats rather than just save them? Or
Just, the chat.
Okay, so you
get there.
Okay, I got you. So and this is kind of to get how common this would be. It's not like a knock on you because you're not producing it yourself or trying to exploit people or anything. How many chats do you think would be open on your apps that would have like idiots sending child or people into that stuff sending that to you? If you had to guess, I know it's not going to be exact.
Probably 6, 7.
Oh, so that's not too much.
No.
What apps would they be on those chats?
All of them.
So 7 per app or just 7 in total?
Well, 7 or 8 in total.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
So I got a question.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this to begin with?
Well, it's more so just to kind of figure out kind of why it happened. I guarantee you, with you kind of explaining, I guess the reasoning behind it makes a lot more sense, and it feels like gives me way more of a peace of mind than just like, because it could be anybody, dude. Because there's people that from online, they come with the guns, the knives, the axes, and they just go,
No weapons on me whatsoever.
Oh, I appreciate that, Jeff. So your mom doesn't know about? Does she know about?
No.
None of it.
None of it.
Just
My mother is an 82-year-old Roman Catholic Italian.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I would be dead if
Right.
she knew anything.
Right.
No, she has no idea.
Okay.
I keep this part of me separate.
Got it. I guess when did I know FetLife was like 18 years ago, but when did this start being these kind of fantasies start getting online in the first place? Like we're talking the 90s, the 80s, or
Don't know. I mean, with my daughter, it was 96.
when it happened.
Yeah. And before that, I hadn't seen any online stuff or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I didn't even have a computer before that.
Got it.
I mean, my first computer was, my daughter was about 7, and it was an old POS, hand-me-down, but where it all came from, I have no clue.
So I guess before you had your daughter, were any of these thoughts in your mind, or?
No. I mean, I hadn't been around any
kids?
Well, other than me and my brothers.
Well, yeah, I know, but you're not into that.
No. Well, I'm what I call soft by. A hole is a hole.
Right.
Mouth is mouth and ass is ass.
Okay.
Well, I don't take.
Right.
That's,
That was pretty well rehearsed. How many times, or how long have you had that saying for?
For almost as long as I've had the saying, I've worked long and hard to get this word, and I'm not changing for anybody.
There you go.
I mean, it's just certain things ring true in my head about who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 2 of them.
Got it. Yeah, no, that's so have you been with any like adult males at all, or no? So
other than sharing a woman with them.
Okay, so have you done anything with adult males at all, or?
I've got 1.
Okay.
But that's all.
Got it. I see. I guess a mouth is a mouth in that case. Yeah, I mean, there's not a. So with the mom here, I mean, was marriage something you were looking for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
When's the last time you were married?
29 years ago.
Jeez, okay, I can see that now.
Times I've been engaged. One of them let me to go back to an abusive ex who he was abusive, they broke up, she got with me, he came to visit, and in one day convinced her he had completely changed.
Oh my God.
She went back to him, and within a month, she spent 6 weeks in the hospital.
Oh.
The kids didn't know where she was for 4 of those weeks.
Dude, that's nerve-wracking.
I was engaged to one in New Jersey.
Oh, really?
And that happened. The accident happened.
Oh.
And it's hard to find somebody
Yeah.
faithful and actually loving enough to have a relationship with.
Right. Did any of those other chicks you were engaged with, besides the New Jersey? I hate to just call someone dead the New Jersey girl. It makes it seem like a statistic. What was her name? Okay. Did any of these people besides you were engaged to, did they also subscribe to the free love philosophy, or?
No.
Did they know about it?
That's part of why it didn't work out between us.
Did you make hints about it, and they just okay?
No, they never mentioned being into it or wanting to set up a play date for their kids.
Mm-hmm. I see. So I think the first time y'all interacted was, so I guess she put out a ad for saying, hey, there's a play date for my kids. Right, and you were just like, hey, let's just talk about it, or hit me up.
I tried, well, what is it you want and everything. And then finally she goes, oh, so I guess you want to talk about the play date? I'm like, yeah, what did you have in mind? She goes, well, we've done a lot, but not done all the way.
Mm-hmm. Right, and then I got you. Where's the, I hope I'm hoping to right, but, is the those new or are those used?
They're new.
Promise?
They're new.
Okay. Okay, so they're okay. So this is okay. I could tell it's not. Is okay? Yeah, I'm not a toy guy.
For her,
Okay, so you got all right. So you got them both.
Give them used.
Okay. Well, I heard of this one situation where somebody came. He came with a used for. Yeah, that was. I mean, that's insanity.
That's nasty.
Got it. Yeah. No, that's quite okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad you keep it sanitary at least. Are you into anything like that?
No. I told her flat out, no scat, no vomit, no gore, no blood.
Yeah. That's I guess that's hard. Dude, I cannot.
I don't do drugs.
Right. Like I'm not a foot guy, but I understand people who have a feet fetish. Like I can respect it. I'm sorry, I cannot understand how people are just into. I can't comprehend it. I can't empathize with it.
Been able to understand.
No idea.
It's kind of.
Yeah. It's
just not my thing.
No, exactly.
I told her that flat out. None of those things.
Thank God. I mean, that talk about actual diseases. That's
right.
like, yeah.
Hepatitis.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Real quick.
How long have you been back in Michigan for?
17 years, 18 years, something like that.
It's a little bit cheaper here than in Jersey, huh?
Yeah. I had one friend that lived in New Jersey. I forget what city, but her parents had a one-bedroom flat, and they were paying $1,200 a month in 1990.
What? Holy, $1,200 now isn't exactly cheap.
It wasn't in a great neighborhood or anything. It was okay.
Yeah.
Not great, but it was an apartment building, and they were paying $1,200 a month for a one-bedroom apartment in 1990.
So now that would have to be like at least $2,400.
Oh yeah.
At least $2,400.
Easily.
Yeah. I see. So I guess when was the timetable that you were hoping to get pregnant and kind of get this thing on the road?
Very quick.
Okay. Got it. Like today quick or?
Well, I told her that I'd have 3 rules in our house.
Mm-hmm.
No condoms, no birth control, no pulling out.
There you go.
You want to take the chance.
I'm with that. No, not against that. I see. So, gosh. So I do got to ask though, because I'm just trying to like piece this together logistically. Like, when were you hoping to move in here?
I didn't know if I'd move in here or if they'd move up there.
God, is the house big enough for you and your mom and the whole family?
No, but there's some in the area that is, one is a, I think it's a 3-bedroom, double-wide modular home that's under 80,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very doable, especially this. Sell this and just pay for that in cash.
That's what I thought, but I didn't know what she would want to do. We hadn't gotten that far yet.
Yeah, that makes sense. Did you look that up were we kind of searching for those to propose that to her?
I happened to know about it.
Oh, okay, I got you. So how would, how would you have explained this relationship to mom? Because eventually she would have had to know.
No, she wouldn't.
Even if they moved up there?
Right. She wouldn't know about this.
Okay.
Because she doesn't drive. She can barely walk. So I'd just be going over there during the day, helping her out, going home at night.
I see. But like, if you were to tell her, like, you just tell her, hey, I'm just moving out of here, or?
Oh, no. She knows about Claire. She doesn't know anything.
Kind of like what?
Right.
Okay.
She has a concept of Claire, let's say.
I see. Okay, so she knows you were talking to somebody.
Right.
Okay.
Doesn't know what we talked about or anything like that.
It's probably best.
But
okay.
Oh,
let me see. Is she ever as a screensaver?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Lock screen.
Oh, she's cute, man.
That's her.
Yeah, okay. Got it. That's sweet. So you really cared about her?
Yes.
Okay.
And this has shattered me more than any of you can possibly know. I thought I had finally found somebody that actually cared about me.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't at all.
Sorry.
It was all just a game. And
Sorry.
when you've been alone for as long as I have, like I told you, in my entire life, I have had maybe 10 years, maybe, of relationships.
Yeah.
And I'm 61 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had found somebody that cared about me, and I wanted to make a life with them.
Mm-hmm.
And everything she said was a lie.
Now I understand what it's like to be rug pulled.
Even if she hadn't said the things she said about wanting me to be with her kids, I started to love her. And I do.
Do you think you fell in love?
Yes.
Okay.
I told her that repeatedly. I mean, the fact that she just seemed like she actually cared, and I felt for her.
Was there any other females that were talking to you when you were talking to?
Nothing serious, just fantasize. Usually only one talk.
Got it.
So for her to keep talking to me for over a month now, it just thought she was serious about loving me.
It's no, and this is the sad part about it. I hate to see someone good like you. Kind of, yeah. I hear you. I see, but I mean, you're obviously a nice dude. I mean, you're a man's man. You good personality and.
Yeah, but I'm not the best looking guy. I know that. I'm short, balding, toothless. And someone that looks like that comes to me, talks to me, and I thought, maybe I might get a smile at me.
Are you actually balding?
Yes.
Oh. I am too, you know.
But I thought maybe God would finally decide to have a little mercy on me and let me actually have somebody that cared about me.
Oh man, you don't think God's shown you mercy?
Never. Every time things start to go good for me, something happens.
Oh.
Every single time. This is another time.
Oh man,
I loved Holly. I loved her daughter.
What was the daughter's name?
And I loved the two of them. And then God took them away in an auto accident. He let a drunk driver destroy my life. I don't know why this always happens to me. Why can't I have somebody love me?
But you're very good to your family.
Yeah, well, that don't seem to cut it with him.
Do you go on like dating apps at all or anything?
I've tried. I never get any results.
What dating apps do you try to go on?
Let's see, I've tried Tinder, Facebook dating.
Yeah.
And, I mean, there's been a couple others back in time that are gone now. But nobody's interested in me.
No, man. I mean, what about, like, when you set it to your own age? Like, any people that are interested? Or?
I usually set an age range of 40 to 60.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
around my age.
Sure.
Nothing.
No matches at all?
None.
Oh, my God. I am...
Which, you know, I got on Blue Sky because they got rid of Twitter, which they brought back now. And it was just, I mean, the setup is just like Twitter.
Right.
And I got on there, and then I found, you know, I thought, well, you know, maybe she's looking for, you know, a guy that can find her some other kids for her kids to play with.
Mm-hmm.
And then she told me that, and at first I was, oh. And
Would you consider a potential dream coming true?
was. She definitely was.
Why do you say that?
You've seen the picture.
Yeah, of course.
And here's a beautiful one. She says she loves me. Even though I know I'm not the best looking guy.
Sure.
I mean, yeah.
Neither am I. I've been there before.
I've got muscles for a guy my age.
Yeah, absolutely. How do you get those muscles, man? Do you go to the gym or?
It's natural.
What's your stack?
What's that?
What's your stack?
Do you take any TRT or any?
No.
Yeah, okay, nice.
No, it's just, I was born with a really high metabolism.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I went in the Army, and they tried putting weight on me, had me eating seconds and thirds at every meal. I ain't gained an ounce.
So do you just or?
No.
No?
No,
Just burns off. Wow. So how long were you in the Army for?
Not very long. They took me from here and put me in El Paso, Texas.
Oh, okay. I've been there before. How was that?
In the heat of summer.
Oh, okay.
120 every day, the entire time I was there, no rain, and I dehydrated.
God.
So they gave me a discharge.
Talk about God not having mercy on you. Holy El Paso in the summer.
Yeah, from here in Michigan.
Yeah, no kidding. Was it like a shock to you to go?
Oh, yeah, my body just didn't adjust fast enough.
Got it. Well, I know somebody who's kind of close to us. Her name's Judy Stroyer. I think she's 55, or I think she's single. I think Judy's single, right?
Whoa.
So, she here? Come in. Okay, so Jeff, basically, you have child in your chats on your phone. You came here to have sex with a 12-year-old and your granddaughters when they were young. Is that what you just told me? Because I have it all on camera. I'm just going to show it to them. So, is that what happened?
All right. Well, how about right now? Let's just put your hands behind your back right now.
Alright, what's up, guys? Look, I know y'all just heard some pretty crazy stuff. No team's traveling the most and catching the sickest like we are and getting these setups like we are. So if you want to support what we do and continue to make this possible, we definitely want to do more stings in creative ways to net the worst of the worst and get those terrible admissions that can put someone away for life on camera. Join locals in the pinned comment. It's only $10 a month to make this cash happen. We rented an Airbnb, drove 24 hours, and brought in decoys from 3 different states to make this possible. So it does cost money. So if you want to support what we do and make a tangible difference in the world, $10 a month in the pinned comment. And of course, you get the videos early, uncensored, and all the mugshots.
Use my phone, Jesus? Here. It's in there. Well, come up.
We'll get to that part, okay? What's your first name?
This is Jeff, the sickest ever caught, admitted to his daughter and 3 granddaughters when they were less than a month old, has child on his phone, came to meet a mom and her 2 kids, to start a family with them, to get the 11-year-old pregnant, and has gotten a 12-year-old pregnant previously before in New Jersey. This is the worst of the worst, by far. Like, it's just, there's nothing even close that we've caught, and he's in cuffs right now here. This full video, we'll be releasing some clips of this guy. Here. By far. You're not going to get it. Oh my god, he's just so good.
Alright, we'll grab it.
No, that's hers. Oh my god. Holy. Well, great job, guys. Great job, great job. Great job, man. What a piece of shit. Holy. Some of this shit was so shocking. Even me, I was just like, shocked. That is justification. Dude, that is justifications for all of it. Oh my god. The worst of the worst. Oh, yeah, we're gonna show them all that. Here, let's cut that. Well, we'll see what Jesus says. I'm a free love type of guy, so it's up to him.
I guess I can bring that stuff on a plane.
Yeah, probably could. More so than your. Oh my god.
It was just kind of really thing.
Oh yeah, he was so, yeah. Dude, he was so comfortable. Like, he was just thinking I was buying all of it. He was like, yeah, man. I was like, yeah, I understand that. And it's like, yeah. Dude, holy.
I knew he was going to be like, I fell in love with
Mormon. Yeah.
How's it going, everybody?
How's it going, sir?
I knew he was going to start talking about that.
You guys are all affiliated with something?
Yes, sir. Poachers. We haven't been to Roseville. We've been to Macomb County. And we have, every guy we've caught here has been arrested. This guy is like, I'm not exaggerating. We've done hundreds of these across the country, and he is like the sickest we've ever caught.
Okay. You guys got documents?
Yes, we do. So I know it shows us messaging first here because he reached out to us on this app called Blue Sky, telling us to go message him, and he gave his Telegram. Basically.
So all this was over Telegram?
Yes.
Okay.
And I do have a screenshot of him reaching out first on Blue Sky.
Okay.
But I mean, this guy, he came here to have with a mom and 2 kids.
So this isn't his house?
This is.
Okay. It still looks like you're having a nice party here.
Oh yeah, no, we sold it pretty well. Yeah, he's just unbelievably sick. I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, he was telling us that like his daughter and his granddaughter, he first when they were less than.
Yeah, he said that on the hidden camera and to me when I told him we're confronting him right now. And
So how did you guys get first? What's Blue Sky? I'm not familiar with it.
It's like liberal Twitter.
Okay. And how old you guys? He told you to message on here.
Right. And we tell him that the kids are 11 and 13. He said as so. He said as much here.
Okay, so he didn't think he was messaging an 11 and 13-year-old. He just thought he was coming here to have sex with an 11 and 13-year-old.
Right, but he had full knowledge of it, and he. I mean, I still think it. I was reading the accosting a minor for immoral purposes statute. I still think.
No.
It,
Did you guys originally start talking to him?
Well, the only communication we had with him was on Telegram, but he basically invited us to talk to him on Telegram on Blue Sky. So we had no messages on Blue Sky. He was commenting on our post, hey, hit me up.
Yeah, what did those original posts say? I guess how do you guys get yourself out there?
Basically, I posted something on the bomb account that was like, does nobody use Telegram for playdates anymore? And it was just basically, I don't know, like some tweet, or I guess you could say. And he responded to it, he's like, message me. So, it wasn't like adding him or anything. It was more so, I had no idea who he was. Like, I think he was following us, we were not following him. And then it was
Okay.
me.
And Alex, just good phone number for you.
It's going to be
guys, be sure to join locals in the pinned comment. Over 100 videos early uncensored. Let's face it, nobody else is traveling the most and catching the tickets like we are. And this is what you're supporting, straight up. You know, it's only possible because of locals. This Airbnb that we rented, 3 decoys from 3 different states coming up here to go get this guy arrested. And of course, coming all the way from Houston, Texas to Michigan, lots of drivers involved in that. And this is batch number 19 of this 2-week trip that we've been on. So, yeah, this is what it goes to. Locals in the pinned comment. You got to join locals after this one, guys. So, get you some mercy at PredatorPoachers.com. Thank you, sir. No problem. All right.
Of our rawest, unedited, and uncensored catches, exclusive live streams, and behind-the-scenes phone calls. Join our locals for the low price of just $10 a month. And don't forget to get yourself something new like our exclusive Air Gordon t-shirt, only on PredatorPoachers.com.